Well, I guess I was born at Mercy Hospital in Buffalo, and my parents lived in Buffalo for till I was 9 years old, and then they bought a house out near the Orchard Park area, and we used to take the school bus, and I like school. I like to play outside mostly, ride my bike, play with my friends. I was very independent. Uh, my mother used to take me on a bus, and we would go downtown Buffalo and things like that. And then when I got older, I did that myself. Older, meaning 11 or 12 years old. I liked to work down cellar. If my father was working on something, I'd be down there. Or if he's working out in the garden, I'd be out there on a tractor or something. I like the outdoors. Maybe that's why I like camping. We just had a very loving family, three of us.
A-dink-a-doo. Oh, what a tune for crooning. Ink, a-dink-a-doo, a-dink-a-dee, a-dink-a-doo. It's got the whole world spooning.
I said born out of wedlock. My mother at that point had just turned 18, and she had a problem at home that her father would not allow her to bring a baby into their house, and as such disowned her at that point. She had nowhere to, as I understand it, to go to. I was placed in a orphanage in Lackawanna. Then one of my father's sister found out that I had been placed in there, so she went to the orphanage and got me out. Stayed there pretty much until I was about 4 years old with my grandmother. And at that point, my grandmother suddenly passed away. That left my grandfather by himself. He was in no way able to take care of a young child. And so there I was. I don't know if anybody wanted me at that point. But finally, my aunt, Emma, she said that she would take me home with her and raise me as such. I really didn't have any parents. It was always Aunt Em and Uncle Art. Well, they treated me good. I can't say that they didn't treat me good, but it was kind of a difficult situation. I think it was 20 years old. I went down to, I was working at the bank at the time in Blaisdell. Apparently I took a day off and went down to Lackawanna and stopped in at the recruiting station there and joined the Navy.
I was a junior in high school, and a bunch of us girls, it was Halloween. And one of the girls that we met in there came out with us, and she spied these guys in a car outside that she knew. And in the car was probably four or five guys in the car. As we went in there, I had to sit down and I had to sit on his lap because there was no room between. And we started out and the car conked out again. So we all had to get out to push it. And I said to one of the girls, I want to make sure when we get back in that I sit on that guy's lap.
How about that?
And all the purple dust.
In the living room in her house, I was home on leave from the service. And so I did.
You never asked my parents either.
Yeah, I think I did.
I don't think so.
Well, probably if I did, I would probably say, because they'd probably tell me no.
It was a very, very warm day, July the 12th. Well, I just looked at him and he was all sweaty. It was like sweat was just running off of his face.
got down to the church okay, and she said all the guys were in the room, and we were kind of joking around a little bit. And the door was open, so I was free to go if I had to. And all of a sudden, somebody shut the door, and it was like, oh my gosh, I can't get out now.
Is that what you really thought?
I spend the lonely night dreaming of the song, the melody.
Then I got orders to go to my next duty station, which was over in Fort Lyoni, French Morocco. She came over on a military transport ship.
Christmas time, I took Reynolds wrap and cut strips to make icicles on our supposedly little Christmas tree.
Artificial, of course.
As I discovered I was pregnant over there. So we came home on the ship when it was time for him to get out of the service. Well, I was just like, I had to go to a Navy doctor, of course. And he told me I was pregnant. And I said, oh, thank you. And he said, don't thank me. I was just happy about it. But I was 8 months pregnant coming home on the ship.
I'm picking up
As far as getting a family, I would say Marge instituted the whole thing. Don't you think it's time we got a family? That scared me pretty much. I never knew what that really meant and what obligations are and comes along with it, responsibilities that comes along with it. Because I had never experienced that part of my life.
He was the difficult birth. I didn't know if I was going to have any more after him. But after 2 years or more, I got pregnant again. And Susan, I had her by hypnosis. That was nice having a girl. Oh, you can dress them all up and stuff. It was kind of fun.
I didn't know how to change a diaper, and I didn't. Things like that. So everything that was happening at that point was all brand new to me.
Weekend camping every spring we would go to Myrtle Beach camping, either tent trailer or travel trailer.
Every year we had to go to some city that had a baseball park, and we had to see a baseball game in every of those cities.
Baby, I'm amazed the way you love me all the time.
Very emotional. Well, they were high school sweethearts. Our son and our daughter-in-law Terry, they met each other in high school, as well as Susan and her husband. They went together in high school. When Bob would come over to the house, you know, like he was over there almost every other day. You know, what are you having for supper? And then he calls Mother up what she's having, decide where he's going to stay. And I guess Dan did the same thing over at the Hoag's house. So we just grew up with all our kids, husband and wife.
One of the big emotions there for me was the mortgage went up.
I think we had to mortgage the house or something for the 2 weddings. It's something I wanted to do. We went to Disneyland. The 3 families. We each had our own room right on the grounds with our kids, and I think we were there maybe 3 or 4 days.
Oh, that was great. It really was. But, we enjoyed it. We probably enjoyed it more than you guys did.
Love, exciting and come aboard. We're expecting you and love.
My son Dan turned 16, and I'm going to get him a motorcycle. So down to the Honda dealer we went, and finally bought him a 250 Honda. Now that's a small bike. And then he met a girl, and her mother wouldn't let her get anywhere near the motorcycle. So all of a sudden, the motorcycle went in the garage. Maybe I'll take it for a ride.
Oh, Marge, why don't you just try it? No, I'm not. Well, come on, we'll go very slow. Okay. So I thought to myself, well, you know what? It's either that or I'm going to stay home by myself. So I got on the motorcycle.
Then they couldn't get her off.
I just love the ride today. I just love the outdoors. I love riding. I like to go up and down hills.
It's a great way to travel.
I think that God has really blessed us with the family we have.
We accomplished quite a bit in our lifetime.
Yeah. But not on our own, because it wouldn't have been possible without faith in God.
You know, and family helping, things like that. We tried to help the family as much as we could, trying to give them a good start in their life.
Five grandkids.
5 grandkids and 2 kids.
Seven great grandkids.
Got them all through college. That was on our bucket list, to make sure that all the kids got an education.
Yeah. We had 2 children.
2 came into 5 and came into 7.
7.
7 great grandchildren now. And who knows how many more.
We're looking forward to some more.